What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Sanchez405 coming at you on the Warpath. It's Warpath Wednesday, y'all. Talking about W's, talking about fools, and I'm going to be cooking up the fools. I got my apron on, y'all. I just can't hold this anymore. That damn Stephen A. Smith, y'all, he done ran his damn mouth yet again talking about our team. Looks like he's decided that Chris Baker can't be excited when his team gets a win after he's feeling like he's been disrespected, calling us losers for that mentality. I tell you one thing, after a while, if you're out in the wilderness for a long time and you finally get a taste of some water after not having water for a while, you're going to like it. We've been thirsting for wins over here. We've been struggling for years. I'm sorry if I like to sit here and savor it. I'm sorry that Chris Baker likes to sit here and savor the fact that his team has won a division title. No matter what it is, no matter how bad the division was, we're not talking about this with the Indianapolis Colts or the Houston Texans in that crap division in the AFC South. We're talking about the NFC East, historically one of the best divisions in football, probably the best. And right now, the NFC East is statistically, wins and losses, better than any division in football right now. You can take that for what it's worth. But if it's a loser's mentality, call me a loser then. But he gets on there and attacks Chris Baker. Chris Baker said, that's all you do is talk crap. And then he had to go and defend himself today. Oh, I didn't mean to say this, these asinine and egregious statements towards Chris Baker. He's a friend of mine. I know him very dearly. His wife works at ESPN. No. You won't come out and call a loser mentality. The man, in the heat of the moment, said something after a win against a team that they've owned 4 times in a row to get to their 4th win in a row, because we hit that 0-2 mark that everybody's like, it doesn't look good. But they looked good. It doesn't matter if you win it. Well, sometimes they didn't look good. It doesn't matter if you win ugly, you win bad, you win. That's all it is. And I don't see him talking about anybody else like this. He's like, we're not talking about having a party in the nation's capital because we won 4 games in a row. We know what's at hand. We've been here before now. We've had it. In 2012, we had it. 2015, last year, we had it. We know what it's about. We know what it's about to win the division, and we know the disappointment of not following up to those expectations, and now we know how to build upon those. And this is why I like Jay Gruden. We might not agree on a lot of things, but he keeps his team focused. And Stephen A. Smith needs to realize that the only loser mentality we have here is that receding hairline that he has. That's the only thing. Everybody's your friend in sports. Bull crap, dude. Come on now. Don't give me that. Show some respect. Put some respect on this team. It doesn't matter. And then Max Kellerman with his douchey persona comes on there looking like some prep school dropout and saying, Oh, the Washington franchise. Oh, they're the worst franchise in football. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You forget to they haven't won a Super Bowl since in a quarter century. It's such thing. Eagles haven't won a Super Bowl in almost a century. What do you want to talk to me about, Max Kellerman? Or let's talk about how your Giants are being managed. After their great 2-time winning Super Bowl head coach was kicked out because of because there was some disagreements or whatever, or he decided to go or did not, and then they hired the shop teacher who was his offensive coordinator come up there. I thought I saw Ben McAdoo on the child sex offender list in Virginia. That's what I think. And then the accident waiting to happen, as Stephen A. Smith says, the Dallas Cowboys. So, yeah. We've won division titles, Max Kellerman. You want to talk about Cleveland? Or how about the Buffalo Bills, who haven't made it to the playoffs in so many years? The New York Jets, you think they're a well-run organization? Highly doubt it. Highly doubt. They let Ryan Fitzpatrick take them to the cleaners. We can go all day. Eli Manning hasn't been relevant for almost 4 years now. So don't talk to me about this crap. And I'll tell you, that's what I said. I cooked it. I'm done with that. Taking the hat off. Let's talk about this win against the Philadelphia Eagles, y'all. Boys came out and played ball, didn't they? They balled out. Came out, jumped out to a big lead there, 14-0. Although special teams looked like they rode the short bus after that one touchdown. Vernon Davis, which was a stupid call on Vernon Davis. It's stupid for one reason on Vernon's part and one reason on the NFL's part. Vernon knows the rules. The ball is a prop. Shooting it through the basket. The NFL doesn't do it. They already fined Josh Norman a couple weeks ago for shooting a bow and arrow with it. Think you're going to do if you're treating the football like a basketball. That. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. And that's what the NFL needs to change. It's a stupid rule since Tom Brady and all these guys back in 06 said you can't use the ball to do this after Chad Johnson and T.O. basically abused the rule. But with that being said, it's over with. So, yeah. And then Kirk Cousins, bad read. Malcolm Jenkins takes it to the house. And we've got a ball game again. But it was okay. I got a little frustrated. And we always say here, Peter Parker says it's best. Hashtag trust the process. Respect the process. And that's what it did. They ran the ball. Discovered. What have we been talking about? Through this whole winning streak, we have discovered something wonderful. That if you run the ball, you won. Keep the ball out of the opposing team's hand. 2, you wear down the opposing defense. I think Jay's starting to get that concept there, and they're building up for that, and that's great. Matt Jones came out and played a great game. He's getting better week by week. I honestly believe that against a good defensive line, whatever you want to say about Philadelphia, they have some of the best defensive linemen. They're 4-3. They have one of the best defensive minds in Jim Schwartz. And they look good, and they shut him down. They came after him. Oh my gosh, you thought it was Fat Food Friday at Golden Corral at the fact that how much they were rushing the Carson Wentz. You thought he was the buffet with the free steak and chicken and everything on it. They wasted him, wrecked him, whatever you want to say. We can find so many alliterations for it. I'll probably put one on the title to attract people to come there. And it's 4 in a row. Dustin, he kicked a couple field goals, made it. Defense, I'm very proud of this. I said Joe Barry, I've given him a hard time, but he's accountable for this. 6 points given up on defense. All those came in the fourth quarter. And they looked really good. They gave up. They bent, did not break. When offense did not give them the opportunity that they needed, although the offense did close the game out. Matt Jones had that 57-yard run to close the game out. I wish they had went to the end zone. I had a lot of fun watching that. That was just awesome. And we have a tough task coming up here. Next week, we're done with Philadelphia now. The Detroit Lions, a team that we have not beaten since 2008 when they were 0-16. Joe Barry was the defensive coordinator. So it's a lot of correlation there. Santana Moss returned to punt return back. Jason Campbell was the quarterback. Only player from that team, I think, is Kedrick Golston, who's on IR. And that was in Jim Zorn's first year. And that's when the tide started turning outside of the favor of Jim Zorn. And we got to be ready for these guys. Detroit has had our number. Matt Stafford has not lost to the Washington Redskins. He's 3-0, 08. And then that dreaded game. I tell y'all what, that game in 09, I was in college. And I'll never forget my freshman year. I looked at it, I was like, I can't believe. I said, this is a game we cannot lose. Because we will be the team labeled who stopped the Detroit Lions when losing streak. And that happened. And I couldn't show my face outside for about a week. I couldn't wear, admittedly, I couldn't wear Redskins stuff for like 2 days because that was kind of bad. So I had to walk to class naked one time. I'm joking, but still. That was his coming out party in 09. And then 2010, we had that Mike Shanahan game with cardiovascular endurance, bull crap, and and then in 2013, the team RG3 was trying to come back. Aldrick Robinson had a touchdown pass that looked like it was set, but it touched the ground and was incomplete, and that really cost him the game. That was one of the plays that cost him the game. So we've played close games against Detroit. I mean, the bottom fell out in 2010 towards the end after watching I went back and watched a little bit of that game over this past weekend and everything to get ready for the Lions. And we just got to look out for these guys. These guys are not to be played with. They're coming off 2 big victories against the St. Louis Rams of Los Angeles, and also the Philadelphia Eagles. They've got they had a win against Indianapolis in Week 1, which was a thriller, really interesting game. Matt Stafford is not the best quarterback in the NFL. He's not really a top 10, but he can make you hurt. He will make you hurt if you take off from him. Hopefully, Theo Riddick's not playing. That's good. You got to cue in on that tight end, and also their defense isn't that good. And plus, Jim Caldwell's playing he's coaching for his job each and every game. So Jay Gruden, get a game plan together. These guys, we got to win in the Motor City. DC does not need to bail out. Washington does not need to bail out Detroit anymore. We did it 3 years in the past. We don't need to do it in the these last 2 games, and hopefully we come out when we get win number 5. It'll be fairly early in the season that we get win 5 if we can do it, and then that'll set us up for a game to be in across the pond in England. So looking forward to that. If I see anything throughout the week, I'll probably post another video, but I just really had to get on that about Stephen A. Smith. I was just disgusted in how he behaves, and I guess he needs Skip Bayless back to, ring him in. I guess I'm going to watch Fox Sports 1. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments about that. But hey, we got Cowboy fans on here now that's liking us. Shout out to Precious Time, excuse me. That's what it is. She was a Cowboy fan, talking about her husband being an Eagles fan. So shout out to you. If you didn't see the video or read the article from Amir at Hail to the Redskins 559. Charge it to my head, Amir, not my heart. Go out and check him out. He's got some good stuff there. He's got an article. He wrote an open letter to Stephen A. Smith, and he also had a preview or review of the game Sunday against the Eagles. So looking forward to it, guys. A lot of stuff coming up here. We're waiting for it. We are looking to repeat, and remember, we do run the East until it's the end of the season or there's a star against somebody else's name. We still run the NFC East for a year. Dallas ran the NFC East all of 2015 until somebody took it away from them in Week 15, which happened to be in Week 16, which happened to be our Washington Redskins. So just remember that. We can celebrate. Do I think we should rest on our laurels? Heck no. We should know. Nothing comes easy for this team, and that's what makes these wins so much better, that we earn each one of these wins. Would I like to see a blowout? Absolutely. But it's just not in the cards all the time. It's not. So remember that. As always, I love you guys. I'll be talking to you real soon. The live stream's coming up on Sunday against the Detroit Lions. I'll probably be behind because in my area, we don't like to show the Redskins for some reason. But if that means the Redskins continue to win, I will sit there, smile, and have a Coke because I am good to go with that. Don't forget to tell your folks about it. Subscribe to me. Tell me what you think in the comments. I do reply to your comments. But I love you guys. And always love, peace, and hail. And I will be talking to you really, really soon. I'm out.